Hi, friends. Welcome to DTK Food and Travels. Please do like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Today, we're going to be visiting a church. The church is actually located in the state of Kerala in India, and it's located close to Thrissur. That's where it is on the map. It's about a 3 hour drive from the city of Kottayam, which is where we were staying. And it took us about 2.5, 3 hours to get there. And we actually went there on a Sunday, and we did stop on the way there for breakfast and then on the way back for lunch. That was an elephant on a truck in front of us. Thought that was so cool. So we are visiting a church in the town of Palayur. This is where St. Thomas landed in AD 52. He actually landed in Kodungalur in AD 52, and then he took the backwaters to come to Palayur here. And they actually have a site. The backwater is completely dried up, but they just have like a little monument there in his memory because that's where he landed. And this is the scenery from around the church. And like I said, it was a Sunday, so when we got there, the service was still going on. And we just took a tour of the outside areas. And it's a beautiful church, and there are a lot of areas outside that you can visit. There are little statues there with little tells the little story of St. Thomas landing and up until his death. It describes it on the little statues they have there. And we did go inside the church and to pray and spend a little time there. Then we walked around and saw the outside areas. So it has two areas outside, actually three. There's a museum nearby, and there's an area where St. Thomas landed. They call it Bortkulam. And then the area where some of the local Brahmins converted to Christianity. So it was three different areas, and this is the Bortugulam area, and this is the area where he landed when he came to Palayur. So the backwaters became dry land, and the boat jetty is preserved as a monument to St. Thomas. St. Thomas came to visit the merchants at Palayur and to preach the good news to them. So there were a lot of Jewish merchants in the area, and he actually came to tell them of the good news. So this is the museum that's close to the church right there. It was actually closed, and we talked to someone and they did open it up for us. So since it was a Sunday, we were the only ones in the whole museum, and we got to visit the whole museum, and we had it to ourselves. It was very interesting, a lot of artifacts from the church and from long ago. So when St. Thomas came to India, he established 7.5 churches. The half church is a chapel. That's why they say 7.5 churches. These are some of the items that we saw in the museum. We'll just take a look at a few of them real quick. across from the church is the Sacred Pond, and there's a monument there that I'll read from what it says. The first centuries, Jainism and Buddhism were prominent at the surface level of indigenous community. Some of them were sun worshippers. In AD 52, when St. Thomas came to Palayur, he went to Thaligakulam and happened to see some people taking water in their palms and throwing it up, reciting some prayers. He was told that they were offering water Tarpanam to their sun god. Then he said, if the water you throw up is acceptable to your god, it would not have fallen back into the tank. Apostle claimed that the god whom he was worshipping would accept his offering. Then he took water from the tank and prayed and threw it upwards. The water stayed still in the air like the stars seeing. This miracle, most of them accepted Christianity. Kalikava, Sagarapuri, Pakalamattam were four important Pagalomattam. Kalikava, Sagarapuri, Pagalomattam were four important families among the Palayur community. One from each family was ordered priest by St. Thomas. So this is the area where St. Thomas baptized the Brahmin families and they converted to Christianity. So we just walked around over there. There were some other people visiting and it was a beautiful area. There were actually fish in the pond. I think they were pearl spot fishes. So St. Thomas was martyred in AD 72 while he was praying on a hill in Madras, and he was buried in Mylapore on the east coast of India. We spent probably about an hour and a half at the church. Then we headed back to Kottayam, and then on the way we stopped at the Churai beach in Kochi, and that's picture of my husband taken at the beach, my sister-in-law, niece, me and my husband at the beach. And then on the way we stopped by at a tea shop and had some chai. That was us just sharing some chai. It was yummy. Overall, it was a beautiful day. Hopefully if any of you get to go to Kerala, I would highly recommend visiting this place. There's so much history related to Christianity in that area. Thanks for watching.